Hello, welcome back to Pad where Nautica tries to beat endgame content. So there's a lot of weird happening right now. Number one, old setup. Number two, I am in a hotel. That's what this scuffed background is because I'm in Hawaii. I don't know if you can hear, but we'll see. When I'm talking, I'm able to hear. But there's like a literal luau going on, like down the hall. But I needed a place where there was light, and so I'm kind of in a public space right now. But we are here talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh collab because it comes out tomorrow, but I'm still in Hawaii now, so I'm gonna be leaving Hawaii tomorrow, but I need to make this video now before it comes out. It comes out before. Too many explanations. So I'm just gonna pretend I'm like talking on the phone to somebody. So sorry for the weird angle, the weird lighting, the weird audio. Everything is weird, but you know what? Hey, it's fine. So one random fun thing is I don't know, it's been fun being in Hawaii. I found out a few of you have visited where I visited, and some people even live in Hawaii, so cool time zone to you guys who live in Hawaii. Anyways, we're here to talk about the much anticipated Yu-Gi-Oh collab, and it came out a little earlier than we thought. I thought it was going to come on Monday, but they're doing it on Friday for some reason, and it lasts for a little longer than 2 weeks. It lasts for 2 weeks and like 2 days. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! It's one of those like I grew up with this thing kind of thing. I watched it on TV as a kid. I didn't know what it was until we started watching, but I liked it. And I also, as an adult, really enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged on the series on YouTube. So if you know what that is, and if you enjoy it, then you are my kind of person. I might do some really bad impressions of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged throughout this this review. So let's try to make it fast because I don't know how long this internet or how long it'll take to upload a video on hotel internet. We'll see. So the event again lasts for 2 weeks and 2 days. It's time to duel, is what it says here. You can get let's see. Down. Everything has an assist evolution. It's 10 stone, so it's kind of expensive. So that's one thing. 10 stone machine. But as a preview to everything, it has one of the best leaders, actually the current new meta-defining leader in this game, which is Yugimoto. I don't know why I said it like that. And there's a couple other good things. A lot of his good subs are in here too. We'll get into it. Oh my gosh. There's like hula drums playing out there. Don't know if you can hear right now. Hopefully you cannot. We get a free roll. Nice. So here's the lineup. We have 3 7 stars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 6 stars, and 5 5 stars. And I think I've heard that the rates are kind of weird in the 6 stars or something. I don't know. We'll take a look at that. We'll have to see. So there's a $2. So there's a free roll, a $2 bundle. There's a 15 stone bundle, which gives you the Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is the orb skin, which looks like, oh, I should get this. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Taya made the cut somehow. And then there is a 30 stone bundle, which only has the 3 7 stars, which they didn't say. Usually they list the monsters in this 30 in the bundle, but that's okay. It's the 3 7 stars. There's also a dungeon, cool, a challenge, and here's little Karibo tokens. They're so cute. I really have no idea what the audio quality is going to be like here. I am using this headphones here, but we'll just keep going and hope it turns out. That's all we can do. Swords of Revealing Light. I have to say weird things in Yugi voice. Okay, on to the review. So it is a brand new machine to Puzzle and Dragons. This is the first run of it ever. Pretty hype. It's one of the more hype machines that people have been looking forward to. The lighting is so weird. Like depending on where I am, I look bad or good. I don't know. Let's see. Let's hop down to the new cards first. So everything in here has a weapon assist. Oh, it's gonna take the internet is scuffed here, so it takes a while to load things. Here is the first of the 7 slots, which is the most exciting, guaranteed, which is Yukimoto. And he has very few awakenings because he falls into the category of Feigen Rai as a transforming monster. His active skill will transform him into Yami Yugi and Dark Magician. So basically everything in this previous part, I don't know, in this previous form is really bad. He has no awakenings, no skill boost, which is kind of rough. Leader skill, it sucks. Everything sucks. Except the active skill is pretty good. It's like a, who is that board? I don't know who has that board. It's, Apocalypse. Oh my gosh. There's some guy in a mic doing luau stuff. So he transforms into this, which is Yami Yugi and Dark Magician. And Dark Magician Girl. So good awakenings. 4 VDP is crazy. He has no super awakenings. That's something to note. Because I think it's because of the transform thing. There's no super awakening. Balanced Devil, that comes into play. Let's see, the active skill is great. He makes a bunch of dark orbs and also increases the combo count by 2 turns, and he has a 2-turn Fujin, which is the best part. All of his 10-turn cooldown. Granted, you have to charge up Yugi's skill first, Baby Yugi, which is 23 turns. There's a lot of turns, which is the main downfall of these transforming leaders. But let's take a look at his leader skill. So it disables poison damage in a leader skill. That is the first time that has happened for us. First monster of that kind. No more need for even super poison resist with him. No. Just disable them doing damage at all. He also has 2x to all stats for devils. Similar to Feigen Rai, I think he wants his team to be dragons. This guy wants his team to be devils. And the cream, what am I saying? The cherry on top. It's a big cherry. It could be the whole ice cream sundae, but it has an additional follow-up attack when matching 6 or more connected dark orbs. So it's basically like, you know, I can't think of Haomaru. It's like freaking Rao, Ina. It's that archetype, which is the most popular archetype right now. So he's basically an amazing leader. No other leader comes with so much stuff. And he's freaking, what is he, times 18? Times 18 attack. The only thing he doesn't have is his shield. But he has everything else. 2x HP, he even has recovery. He frees with so many awakening slots without the poison thing. He's amazing. But that's not all. He has another evolution, which is Yugi and Slifer. The Sky Dragon. I don't know. Oh, I should do a Yugi impression. What's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged impression? Wah! Yugi wants milk. That's a niche one. Joey sucks at card games. I look so good in these leather pants. That's my Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged impression. There's gonna be a lot of weird, not that great impressions coming your way in this video. This form is good as well. No VDPs, which is less good. He does a Super Awakenings, and he has Super Blind Resist. This form is actually a good sub for the other form because he is a devil, and the 4 skill boost effectively will help him a lot. Will help the other Yugi form get the skill boost to transform. The active skill is different. Remove all awoken skill binds, and then he makes dark and light. It's fine. Nothing too special. The leader skill is annoying. Let's not talk about leader skill. This is the leader with this one, not this one. This one is the sub. The Super Blind is super useful though as a sub for the other Yugis. So if you get 2 Yugis, make one that one, make one this one. We have a Slifer card, which is fine. We're gonna skip it. It's not good. If you get a Yugi, 1000% make the leader one. Like 1000%. There's like no point talking about the other things. Next we have Seto Kaiba. Screw the rules. I have money. Mokuba, stop getting kidnapped. What else? So this one is moderately exciting. He has 3 VDPs with Super Awakenings. It's not that bad. Active skill, It's a short cooldown water maker. So he's a water blob leader, and he's a little special. He's the first water blob leader that NA has that has the additional attack leader skill. So I don't know, we just mentioned that the other Yugi has it, Ina, Rao, Haomaru, all of that. So he's the first water one that NA has. Japan has Koko, who is actually better than Kaiba as a leader, unfortunately. Kaiba's weakness is that he does not have HP, and his shield only is active above 80%. It is a big shield. 50% is a big shield, but it's he's vulnerable to multi-hits. But he's, it's like not that. It's the best we have for a water additional attack leader. So he will pair with like Minaka, stuff like that. But Minaka probably still pairs better with Velkhana. But he is a good sub. This one is also good. This one I think is the real good sub though, because he has 777, he has the poison resist, and he has a VDP in the Super Awakenings. So this is Saito Kaiba with Obelisk the Tormentor, and this one I think is the better sub. The other one's not bad for a water row team, but this one only does damage when you VDP. This one will do damage. Oh, what happened? What happened? Okay, scuffed internet. Sorry, wasn't loading. Super poison resist. Great sub, water sub, and he has the Lina inverse / Magic Lin style active, where he makes 15 of everything. So he's a guaranteed 10C bicolor board on 6x5. Leader skill in this one is similar. He has the same kind of Edward style leader, a smaller shield but a more generous cutoff for the HP. Speaking of HP, he doesn't have a multiplier for that. That kind of reminds me of Phenom. Well, he has like the additional 2 combo when doing something. Okay, this one's a sub form. Lastly, we have an Obelisk. This is not a bad skill boost thing. It's okay. It's okay. If I had one Kaiba, I'd probably make this sub form. Other skill boost cards exist. I think the active is a good active, but you can leave him in the other form for the active. For if you need it for rankings and things like that. It's not bad. But overall, yeah. Overall, Kaiba's not bad. We're gonna get to the one that's not that good, though. Here we have Marik. It's me, Marik Ishtar, and I'm going to take all... how does he say? I'm going to take over the world with my army of Steves. With a children's trading card game. Yes, what an evil plan. Ah, that's my Marik impression. Okay, we have another Super Poison Resist. Unfortunately, no VDP even in Super Awakening, so I'm already kind of trying to discount him. And his TPAs are just like not that good. The active is kind of whatever too. The leader skill is... When I see 2 dark combo, it's an okay leader skill. I don't know. He could use... I don't know. I'm just gonna skip it. No, I don't like it. He's an okay dark sub, but really not that good. Now we have Marik with the Winged Dragon of Ra in the other form, which has the nice 7C and 10C combo, but unfortunately does not have a VDP again, which is sad. I think his active is better. He's a cleric and he increases combo count by 2. The leader skill is really terrible, so we're not going to talk about it. So weak. 144 is so weak these days. I mean, it is a little on the flexible side. You want to pair with a 7x6 because you want to get 10 combos. It's pretty tanky, but like it's... I don't know. It's like weird with Rainbow, and you want for Dark and... I don't know, there's so many weird... Nope. I think his card is probably the best. This is outdated, I think. This card has been buffed since this. I believe it had another... But it's... I don't know, it's mostly the same, but the card form is his best form, which isn't saying that much. He does offer a lot as an assist. Cloud Resist, he gets 2 of these row unbinds, which is good. And he also has a good active. He has a full cleric, all binds and woken binds. And it increases the combo count by 2s, which is good in most situations. So if I got a Marik, I would probably either trade him personally, trade him for Yugi if I don't get Yugi, Or I would make this form. Because I actually don't have that many cloud resists. Moving on to the 6 stars. How long have you been recording for? 15 minutes. Okay. We have Taya. Friendship! I love friendship and Yugi's butt! That's my Taya impression. There's literally people walking down this hall. Okay, so we have a 6 star. A lot of team recovery, but I don't know. Honestly, just not that good. I think she's one of the worst roles. I don't feel like talking about her because she's not that good. She has built-in sclerosis, but like, big whoop. Recover all HP for 3 turns, recover a bunch. That could, I mean, it arguably could be used on like a Zeus versus Ranking team somewhere in the future. With the recover HP, but like, I really don't know. Let's see. Rainbow. It's not good. Taya is not good. Of course she has Shining Friendship. Friendship! This is not that bad. I mean, it's another cloud resist. So if you don't have a cloud resist, you get one here. Next we have Joey Wheeler. Nyeh. Nyeh. Yug. I can't say anything. I don't know how to do a Brooklyn accent. That's all I got. There's literally a bunch of people coming from the luau because it just ended. So I'm gonna not do any weird impressions unless maybe I should just commit to it. Let's see. Joey Wheeler can get 5 L unlocks. That's a lot of L's. Wow. Is it because L for loser? It's Joey. I do like his art a lot though. That's a really cool looking Red Eyes. The Red Eyes Black Dragon. I don't know why I said it in a southern accent. We're just gonna move on. Let's see. He is a button, not the strongest button, and he makes rows of things. I don't know. To me, it's like kind of whatever as well. I might be wrong though. I might be wrong about some things here because I'm bad at pad, not good at pad. Let's see. As a leader. Fire orbs. He wants rainbow and fire. Like, no, get out of here. Stop. It is a pretty big shield for just an L, though. I guess because it needs to be a fire L, but like, nah. I love that these cards also look like the original artwork. I remember the Red Eyes Black Dragon card. It has an L and Unbindable. Unbindable since they're becoming pretty common these days, but hey, here's a new one that has an L if you need that for something. It's okay. Next we have My Valentine. My breasts are something something. My breasts want to challenge you to a duel. 3 physical killers. I think that's supposed to symbolize because the physical ones are like, they look like guys. So I guess she's like I don't know. Take down all the guys. You know, they all love her. Blah blah blah. Active skill is whatever. I don't think 3 physical kills is unique. I'm sure we have something by now that has 3, probably from Power Rangers or something, but I can't remember. Leader skill sucks. Nope, don't care. We have Harpy, Cyber Harpy Leader. This is good. I would not mind rolling My Valentine just to have one of these. The active skill does create a guaranteed follow-up attack, which is good. This is the second inheritable follow-up attack awakening, if you need that, which is... I don't know if anyone needs it, because the meta things right now are like the monsters that do like the blob-style leader skill, built-in follow-up attack. But it's nice to have. I don't have, what was it, Gabri Gorev or whatever it is, from Fantasia Legends. I didn't get that. I think that was the other follow-up attack assist monster, so it's just nice to have. So this is good. Next we have maybe what I remember. I think this is the best 6-star. I think. So I think what they did is they made main characters 7 stars, supporting characters 6 stars, and then 5 stars are just some monsters. So here we have Yamabikura and Dark Necrofear, and he's actually really, really good. He has crazy stats. Look at that attack stat. 38, 30 at 110. And he has 3 of these poison up things. Each of those is basically like a 7 combo. It is times 2 damage. So he has triple 7s. But you'd only have to match one poison match. And he has VDP. He gets 2 VDP if you want, and a super blind resist, which is one of the most useful awakenings. His active is a poison, which is whatever, but it's a great. It's a good board change for a poison type thing, and he's actually a really good sub depending on your leader pairing with Yami Yugi. I should have mentioned, by the way, Yami Yugi can pair with a lot of things. I see people pair him with Halloween Bastet, Halloween Madu, and also it's a hard team to build, but you can pair him with the upcoming new Dark Witch, which I think is called Nere, N-E-R-E. She's a 7x6 Dark Leader. But that pairing is kind of hard, team building wise, because you need your subs to be double and balanced, which you can actually make all the subs from this collab for the most part. But back to Yami Bakura, he's devil attacker, so he won't work on the Nair team. That's the whole reason why I bring it up. This guy is real strong. So he also has in his leader skill disable, similar to Yami Yugi, disable poison and mortal poison and orb effects. Oh, I didn't do his impression. My gaydar is sensing a strong gay presence from. I can't do him. I don't know how to do his impression. Something about something gaydar, something. We'll skip over his leader skill. His assist is also great. He's especially great for himself because he gives Unbindable and the poison, that poison thing. That I don't know what it's called, a Poison Awakening? We'll call it a Poison Awakening. So he's really good on himself because then he'll have 4 of the Poison Awakening, and you can get the VDP on him because you don't need the Unbindable assist or the Unbindable Super Awakening. You can use it for the assist. So he's great to have in dupes. Amazing. He's a really strong sub for any poison meme teams, which let's be real, I'll just mostly being Yami Yugi. Moving on, I think we are we in the 6 stars still? I think we might be in 6 star? I don't know. I forget. Let's just keep going because it doesn't say here. Next we have Dark Magician, who is not bad. He works pretty well on it. I'm going to be talking about Yugi a lot as a leader, because this guy works well on the Yugi team. He can get 4 skill boosts, which is really helpful to get your active skill to do the transform up with Yugi. And besides that, he's kind of okay. I like how these days double 7C with VDP is like just okay, but he is just okay. He makes darks from hazards, which is fine. I don't know, his active's okay. We should at least made one other color into darks. You won't always have hazards up, so I don't know. Leader skill we are not going to talk about. This is an interesting skill boost assist. It does come with some killers. I imagine this would be good for some rankings where there's these weird awakened materials and enhanced materials in them, but it's another skill boost assist. Next we have Blue Eyes. Oh, it is still 6 stars. I was wrong about the pattern for 6 stars and 5 stars. Oops. We have this artwork is really sick, by the way. I love this Blue Eyes artwork. This is the Orb Skin card. I like triple VDP. That's nice. It does have a built-in combo orb if you care about that. Makes a lot of water and light orbs. Leader skill. It's kind of like Yusuke, but worse, right? It's just the worst Yusuke. And Yusuke isn't even good right now. It's worse because I think other Yusuke has better multipliers. The attack is the same. I think he gets other Yusuke's recovery. Anyway, I think it is not as good as Yusuke. The Blue Eyes card is fine. It's an assistable combo orb. I don't think that's that common. So that's pretty nice. I don't know, it's not that good, Next we have every kid's dream, which is Dark Magician Girl. Now I'm going to say there's going to be a monster here that actually has a transform ability that transforms into Dark Magician Girl. That is much better to own than this one. This one is fine. I kind of wish it was only Light Rose or Dark Rose. Not much to say about it. It doesn't have any personal damage awakening, so it's mostly for like team damage boosts. But the extra skill is pretty short, which is nice. What else? 5 attack. Nah. No. The assist is fine. I think it's better to have more rows of one color again, so I think it has the same kind of problem. It's okay, not that great, not that good. So we're moving on to the 5-star rarities. We have Gandora, the Dragon of Destruction, which is, I believe, Yugi's, the little Yugi's, one of his signature cards. And it can get some pretty good damage. It can get the, it has 3 of the small HP awakening, so it can get pretty strong. I don't know though, it's whatever. It is special in the active skill though. It has a Gemstone Princess style. It's a spike active based off of those enhanced Team HP awakening skills. I think that's unique. It's based on Team HP. Kind of hard to stack that awakening though. But and it cuts your HP? That's weird. We are not going to talk about the leader skill. The card is good for himself, but not for much else. Next we have Gaia the Fierce Knight, looking real cool, with very few awakenings. Triple Devil Killer, so he's like Chazelle, but with less skill boosts and super blind resist. With a what is this? Why am I blanking? True damage. A true damage button. That's pretty blobby. Nope, not gonna talk about it. Another combo orb one. So if you're lacking, if you really care and want combo orbs on your team, or combo orb awakening, you can roll in this collab. It's kind of whatever though. Next we have Mystical Elf, who, you know what, that active is not that bad. I like it's a full recovery of the unable to match orbs effect. I think some ones like Phenom is only 5 turns or something, so it's nice that it's full. It also does guarantee a heal orb column, so that could be good, I believe, in AA3 against Herod Nyx, because she does unable to match light, and she does also need a follow-up attack, so that could be useful in this situation. Besides that, it's kind of whatever though. Not gonna talk about the leader skill. Not doing it. Triple Jam Resist. It's kind of like a Nargacuga, but I prefer it. I'm sorry, not Palubo. I think it's pretty good actually. It's not that bad. It's like a side grade to Palumu. Palumu is, you know, it has this active skill is maybe more generally beneficial to more teams than Palubu. And near the end, we have a really, really good monster. Surprisingly, in the 5-star, which is Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress, number 1. I believe that is wrong. It's number 2 in the. This is number 2 in the real card game. They might have named number 1 in Pad though. He's really good, and he is actually the monster I mentioned that has the transform into Dark Magician Girl. I, like other people, many others, thought that was a typo when I first heard about it in Japan. Because why would this guy transform into Dark Magician Girl? Well, I think the idea is it's like you're sacrificing this monster to play your tribute summon Dark Magician Girl. That's what it is. This guy is really good solely because number 1, he has 3 skill boosts. This is for a Yugi team. You want at least one of these things. Probably like, I've seen people use 3 of these guys on the Yugi team as a sub. Because he's essentially 6 skill boosts in one. Because you have your 3 skill boosts built in, and you press your button, and it's a 3-turn haste, and then you change Dark Magician Girl, who works on a Yugi team. He's great for that purpose specifically only. We're not going to talk about leader skill. No. Not talking about it. But you really want, if you get any 5 stars, you really want it to be this one if you're going for a Yugi team. Not talking about him. Next we have Kuribo. Dude, la 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 la. He's so furry. He's such a hairy ball. Hairy balls. We've hit the half-hour mark, but we're almost done. Let's finish this off. Hopefully this video turns out okay. So this Kuribo is, he's kind of like Phenom. He has one of each of the assist or resist awakenings, and he's actually a 7x6 leader for wood. It's relatively lenient. You just are combo based, which you're 7x6, so it's good. He also has decent multipliers. He has 1.5 HP and recovery. Like, it's not amazing, but it's times 10. Isn't that stronger than Diablos? I think it's a higher multiplier than Diablos. I think. I can't remember actually. I don't know. It's not an amazing 7x6 wood leader pairing, but it's actually not that bad. And he has a triple resist, so you just have to throw on an unbindable. Yeah. That's all I have to say about him. L and 2 SBR, that's fine. I don't know if 2 SBR is unique, I can't remember anymore. We also have, in the monster, that's all the rep, so Monster Exchange, Swords Revealing Light, let's see. And it's kind of whatever, so blah blah blah, that's it. So let's quickly talk about the rates, because I'm curious about the rates too, and the exchanges. There is Monster Exchange, and it is freaking expensive, but let's take a look at the gotcha details. You have a 6% chance total of a 7-star. So freaking low. I think a lot of the... This collab is an interesting one for roll. Well, let's talk about 6% chance for 7. Let's talk about the recommendations at the end. 6% star, orb skin, and the rest of them. The other diamonds total to 30%. So it's an overall like 36% chance-ish of a diamond. I'm sorry, that's wrong. See, look at how weird the rates are. For some reason, Dark Magician Girl is really easy to roll. Yeah, I don't know why it's 8%, and the rest of them are 5%, and then Blue Eyes is lower, but that makes sense because of the orb skin. I guess if they really thought people wanted Dark Magician Girl. And then lastly, so it's over like a 45% chance of a diamond. In terms of what's really good from this collab as a summary, really good Yugi. Kaiba's pretty good. Merrick, I don't like Merrick that much. If you roll a Yugi, you really want... Bakura is really good to roll dupes of. Dark Magician is not bad for Yugi. And Winged Dragon Guard the Fortress is almost essential for Yugi teams. So everything else is kind of like whatever, except Mystical Elf had the follow-up attack assist, which I thought was pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know about the others. So exchange-wise, it's pretty expensive. Let me just show you quickly what the exchanges are. So it's 5 of the really high rarity things. So like, which is 7-star GFEs, anything that's really high up there in the seasonals. Yeah. So here's the trades for the 3 high rarity monsters, Yugi, Kaiba, and Merrick. So my final thoughts, I think, are, should you roll? I think there's a lot of stuff in the machine that's like not that good, but there's some really, really strong stuff in the machine. And if you want to just spend like all your stones rolling here, I think it would be okay. If you did end up with Yugi and a couple of his subs, such as Bakura, Winged Dragon of Ra, Dark Magician, if you end up with those, you could like roll a full Yugi team from this collab alone, except you do want to run Hiei. If you have a Hiei, he's really good for this. Evil Ryu is also a decent sub. He's Devil, I don't know. If you're running with, I guess, I don't know, he's not as good though. He is like one of the really good subs for Yugi. Because he's a Dark Blob style lead, and you want that 9/9 turn Dark Skyfall. It is pretty expensive at 10 stones though, so I don't know. It's a little hard to say, but I will be rolling in this. I would love to have a Yugi, because he's definitely like top tier. Like he's higher tier than like Ina and all of the current follow-up attack people. He's just better than them. He's like the next power creep. Exchange-wise, I think if you have a lot of the things, I think Yugi is the only one that's really worth trading for. Kaiba is like Chidori, basically. He's like if you didn't get Chidori, he'd be a nice replacement as a sub for your Minaka teams. And Merrick is absolutely not worth trading for. But Yugi, I think, is the one I'd really recommend, especially at this price. It is still expensive. And if you happen to already have Ina, I know I mentioned that he's better than like Ina, Tifa, all of them. But like if you have good teams for those guys, like if you can clear content already, you know, always like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like you don't need, if you don't need him to like progress your game, then it's fine. Then maybe don't trade for him because it's pretty expensive. I don't even know if I have enough trade fodder for him, honestly. But yeah, I think that's it. So overall, it's a pretty exciting collab. The existence of Yugi alone is like crazy because he is just so good as a leader. And it's nice that you can roll most of his good subs are in this machine, so you can just keep rolling in it and hopefully get your stuff. He just has weird rates. It might be hard to roll Bakura. You might end up with a bunch of Dark Magicians. And if somehow you don't get any Winged Dragons of Ra, that'd be really sad. Not Winged Dragon, sorry, Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress. That'd be kind of sad. I do highly recommend, though, the bundle, just because Yugi and Kaiba, Yugi especially and Kaiba secondarily are good, and the only other option is Merrick, so you have like a 2/3 chance of getting something good from the 7-star bundle, so I do recommend that. Let me know if you're going to roll, and or if you're going to trade for anything, that kind of stuff. And I will see you when I'm back from Hawaii. I should plug these in at my videos. Last thing, what I want to plug at the end of these videos, I have a Discord channel linked below. And I also have a Twitch channel, which I stream on very often. So check those below. I also did make an Instagram, but I haven't included that in the links below yet. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully this video turns out any kind of okay, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.